Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another live stream. Okay, today. So I'm currently doing actually right now I'm in a trade, to be very honest. So hope you guys can see that I'm currently in a trade. Okay, so right now I'm actually in a trade at this current moment. So hope you guys can see this. Okay, let me give you guys a brief explanation on why I took this trade. This is a very risky trade, okay, guys. So do bear with me here. Okay, so reason for me taking this trade was that okay, I saw that there's this equal high here. Okay, the trade, the price didn't actually sweep that high as well. So I was saying that how price actually swept this low here. Okay, then after that I saw that how price swept that low. I was thinking, okay, maybe there is a chance, slight chance, that price could potentially push towards back that high. Okay, push towards that high. So that's why I actually sort of took that trade, because of the liquidity on top that it actually sort of missed before it actually pushed lower, before it pushed. So it set this low right here, as you can see. Then after that I saw this very nice inversion fair value gap that it printed very nicely. Okay, but if this were to close out here, then I'll most probably take my stop out. Okay, very early stop out here, okay, guys. So very early loss at the end of the day, as you guys can see. So very early. So with one, I want to see, if this 1 minute inversion fair value gap here fails, okay, then I'll look to take my profits here. Okay, once it close below, then I'll most probably throw my stops. Okay, so the reason why is also because, okay, as you can see that currently right now, okay, dollar is making higher highs here. However, euro is not making any lower lows. Okay, so in right here, price did, if you can see, okay, dollar here did, okay, dollar here made a low and then proceeded to make higher highs, but yet dollar make a higher high here, while euro made a dollar made a higher high, while euro made a higher high as well here, as you guys can see. So SMT right here, along with this SMT. Okay, so that's number one. And then there's I saw that there's the bunch of liquidity towards the high side. So in my personal opinion, there was the draw on liquidity, which was pretty strong towards that highs. So hence that's why I took um that's why I took profits. Sorry, not that's why I took profits. That's why I was looking at that trade. Price actually respected, bounced off these 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes fair value gap, sorry, 4 minutes fair value gap, 3 minutes bullish fair value gap. Okay, 2 minutes it bounce off this as well, and then 1 minute if you look it also bounce off this, and at the same time, okay, it actually swept this low right here. So right now price has swept that high. I'm going to show my stocks to break even here on, oh, okay, never mind, take profit, smashed already, and boom, a nice easy win for the day. So yeah, early trade, early take entry trades, early nice trade to end the day off. So actually I'm not really calling it a day here. I would potentially look for another long entry in my personal opinion. Okay, so the reason why is that I wouldn't mind looking for a long setup here, for another long more setup here, due to the fact that I see that there is this liquidity high as well. On, if we look at the 1 minute time frame, this was the previous FOMC news. The news came out, okay, and then that was the high that I sort of wanted to sweep. Okay, so that's why I sort of was looking at that area there. It isn't a double top or a double bottom in that area. However, I just felt that, not say feel, but I think or have confidence that market will most probably push towards that high back again. Okay, but ultimately for me, I would say it really depends on the market. Okay, I'm not looking for buy opportunity only. I wouldn't mind looking for sell setup, due to the fact that of course if market gives me a buy or sell setup, then I'll look and trade accordingly from there. Okay, so price has technically swept Asian highs, as you guys can see. Okay, it swept Asian highs. At the same time, sorry, it swept this high as well that it was printed yesterday. So reason why I actually sort of was looking for long setups during the whole entire session here today was that hold on, sorry. So the whole reason why I was looking for a long setup in this whole entire day or throughout the day was that I saw price actually came back down here last night during New York session after the unemployment claims. Okay, and that how unemployment claims came out very strong. Because basically it had lower unemployment claims, meaning to say that the dollar is weak, because it could lead into the Fed actually cutting more FOMC, sorry, it could lead to the Fed cutting more rates, because the economy is strong, so they wouldn't mind essentially they wouldn't mind losing the essentially they don't mind losing the so what am I talking about? I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, so they wouldn't mind essentially cutting rates due to the fact that the economy is doing well, so they want to pull down recession fears just in case. But if the economy is strong with a very strong unemployment claim, what does that mean? Then it means that inflation could easily spike up as well. So they don't want to cut as much as well, if you get what I'm trying to say here. So right now wise, for me, I'm looking for a long setup. Okay, I wouldn't mind looking for a long setup to target this high here. Okay, but if price were to give me a short setup, I wouldn't mind taking it as well, because price did sweep this high. As well. So yeah, and essentially there isn't price. Okay, if you look at market structure, okay, so this was so price made a lower low. If you look at a higher time frame, price made a lower low, and then now it's trying to make a higher high here, and buys are very nice as well, but sells to pull back will be nice too. So I'm currently just waiting. I'm not looking at at taking a trade. So price is in a currently right now price did tap a 2 hour bearish fair value gap. Okay, then a 1 hour bearish fair value gap as well. So it could potentially lead to a bullish momentum, I mean bearish short term before actually pushing higher. So right now we just have to wait and see. But I wouldn't mind taking a long setup here, a short setup here ultimately, because due to the fact that price did break the high, so and sweeping that liquidity as well. But of course if price were to continue pushing higher, it makes sense to, you know, doesn't really matter what price does. So let's just wait and see how it goes. So the reason why I took this first trade was, like I said, price set this low here, okay, left double tops and liquidity as well. Okay, so then after that what it did was that it broke. It had these 1 minute very strong bullish inverse fair value gap. It inversed this bearish fair value gap. 2 minutes as well did, and 3 minutes as well did inverse the other fair value gaps. So what does that tell us? That tells us that momentum push towards the high is strong, even though it did break this 1 minute bullish fair value gap here. It did inverse it, but this inverse zone that I saw, okay, it didn't inverse it. As you can see, it rejected off it. Okay, so that's why I took buys here. I was adding my positions in here slowly as usual, because the stops was way too high and the take profit was just way too low. So that's what I did. Of course the same thing is that if you could bounce here and then go back up, I mean sure, why not, right? You know, the market does what it wants to do. I don't control the market, okay? The market controls me. As sadly as I have to say that. Okay, so yeah, that's number one. Okay, so that's why I took this trade, and it hit a nice take profit quickly. Okay, so essentially it took me, so I started taking it and entering it, 7 minutes. It hit a nice take profit of $100. So but I wouldn't mind looking for another long position or short position to add on to my trade, to add into my trade until this zone here. So what do I want to see? I want to see actually price coming back down here, respecting this 5 minutes bullish fair value gap here, along with this Asian high support. If price respects it, I see a 1 minute bearish fair value gap, I will look to buys and targeting this, okay, this high. Okay, so but of course if you say, Chris, what if the 5 minutes break below this and closing below? No, okay, then I will look for a short setup. Okay, but ultimately short setup is, I would personally say I wouldn't look more towards short setup, due to the fact that how there isn't any form. Okay, not say there is any form. Okay, but I would say that if I want to look for a short setup, it will be like maybe here, and then depends on what the market gives me, and then I'll look until this trade right here. Okay, so but I will maybe until here. Okay, or maybe even until this low here. Let's take a look at 1 minute. Yeah, maybe until this low here would be like my ultimate stop loss. Like like my next take profit here, or maybe even until here. So it depends on what the zone gives me and what I would want to trade it. 2 minute wise, it seems very choppy. Okay, 3 minutes doesn't really have a bullish fair value gap. Okay, it does have one here, so I want to see this 3 minute and 5 minute break, or if it supports it, then I'll look for a buy setup. Okay, so essentially what I've been saying for the past few days, okay, or every single time I trade, is that even though price did sweep the high, Okay, if price want to continue pushing higher, it definitely can, you know. So we have to react according to what the market gives us. And example from yesterday's trade here, okay. Yesterday when we took this trade, I told you guys that how this trade was giving me PTSD because it was just so slow. And even though there was a double top here, very strong momentum, okay, a very strong draw on liquidity. Most of the sometimes even if you're double top, price could easily drop down. Okay, but you know price didn't, and it just continued rallying up higher and higher. So that's why I've been telling you guys that, you know, when you guys take trades, this okay, this is, if you look how market structure right now is, okay, higher high, higher low, higher high, okay, this breaks this high, higher low, higher high. So if market wants to continue pushing higher high, it definitely can, you know. It doesn't matter what the market gives you, okay. It's just how you react off the zones or like etc etc, okay. So but for me wise, I wouldn't mind looking for long setups. Like I said, I wouldn't mind looking for long setups. I do want to see how this market gives me. Or short setup, I'm fine too, but short setup will be a bit more risky in my personal opinion. Okay, so right now 3 minute day break, 3 minutes has a break, 5 minutes has a break. So right now we are just taking a look and see what the market gives us. It's a just strong nice bullish push down actually. Sorry, bearish move down, but this could just essentially be a pullback, okay, because as you guys can see, okay, right now dollar is making higher highs, but euro is still making euro USD is still making lower low. So but if you know right now, you know, higher high, so it's there's still form of SMT. As you guys can see here, for example, dollar did make a higher high. Okay, this level is a SMT here, but I mean if you guys want to notice is that okay, if you see here, for example, here is the low, okay, which is this low here, okay, then this is the high here. So this is the high, this is where we are at right now. And if you notice very clearly, you know, price is currently making lower lows. Okay, so 3 minute oh, is it 3 minutes or 5 minutes? Okay, so let's take a look at the 3 minute time frame here. 3 minute didn't close actually. 2 minutes, okay, this is not 2 minutes, this is 3 minutes. Okay, so 3 minutes didn't close. 5 minutes is closing, but I want to see this 3 minute close first. But at the same time, actually I don't really look into this trade due to the fact that, you know, price did sweep this low and this right now bouncing off this 1 minute bullish fair value gap here. So I if price does inverse this 1 minute bearish fair value gap here, I wouldn't mind taking a short setup to, then this will be my break even point. But if it doesn't, then I essentially won't be taking it. Why is the fact that because price did sweep this low here, okay, it did sweep this here, and if this price does sweep this low here, it could potentially lead to it continue pushing higher. And as you can see, it is currently pushing higher because it respected this low. It respected this 1 minute bullish fair value gap. Okay, so what do I want to see here is I do want to wait and see how price action plays out. Okay, if the 1 minute does break or inverse this, I wouldn't mind taking a long setup, and then break even will be here, but my automatic profit will be on top here. So let's just wait and see what the market gives us. I'm not looking for a trade right now because like I said, this right now is respecting this 1 minute bullish fair value gap here. Okay, even though yes, 3 minute close bearish here, but I really don't like how 1 minute is here. So let's take a look at 1 minute and see what it does. If I don't want this 1 minute to essentially close, if this 1 minute does close below that low that I marked at my break even, okay, I will not be looking for a trade. I will only look for a short setup, okay, if price close below above the zone. Okay, so let's take a look at what and see how price will react off these zones. Okay, okay, price did close bearish here for six. So my trade is here. Okay, so price did my break even is here. I'm targeting a 1:1. My take profit is actually here, this low. So like I said, my break even will be once it sweeps this low here. Because essentially if price were to sweep this low here and if it was bearish, it will continue to push bearish here. Okay, so as you guys learned from the past few days, yeah. So why didn't I actually sort of take this trade here? So Chris, why didn't you take this trade here? You could have such a nice risk to reward. Why didn't you take this trade when price could have hit such a nice risk to reward for you? Right now you'll be running like a nice 1:1 and then like almost a 2. But like I said, the reason being is due to the fact that price was bouncing off this 1 minute bullish fair value gap, that it could easily react off of the zone. Okay, and I wouldn't know. So which I didn't know. Okay, so that's why I say essentially we will have to wait and see what the market gives us. I do not take unnecessary trades. Okay, right now am I going to be adding my positions? Honestly, I have to wait and see also. Okay, right now I saw on my broker on MT5 is that this didn't actually break. Okay, actually this made a double bottom here, a very nice double bottom. So not that I'm very 100% sure that price will come back down here. Okay, I have a high conviction that price will continue to push lower, but I don't know whether it will continue to push lower or not. I do not know. So I only can wait and see what price does. I do have one more trade open, which is around here. So right now I don't really like how this price action is like, price is just flying higher. So let's just wait and see, I guess you can say. So right now for me, if to close this position will be if price were to close above this high, so that will be my ultimate closure for sure. So reason for me to sell here is that, okay, and this will be my last trade for the day, guys. So the reason for me to sell here was, like I said, price was in a 2 hour time frame, bearish fair value gap, we vectored off. Same thing for here. Okay, price set this high. Okay, then price 5 minute close bearish here with a nice bearish push lower. Okay, closing below Asian session, break above below this 5 minutes bearish fair value gap as well. Okay, then after that inverse a 3 minutes bearish fair value gap as well. Okay, so then I was like, okay, so then it inversed a 1 minute bearish fair value gap here as well. Then I was like, okay, so maybe that could lead to a possibility of pushing lower. That's about, then I think, yeah, then I took the sell after it break below here, it inverse this 1 minute bearish fair value gap, but uh it didn't break below this low. Okay, so that draw on liquidity was definitely there, that's why I took that sell. Let's see whether this 1 minute bullish fair value gap here get inverse. If it does get inverse, I will have nice conviction, nice push the downside, showing that, okay, maybe price has the push or momentum to push lower. Okay, so let's take a look and see how this plays out. This market right now is rejecting off this bullish fair value gap, which I don't really like to see. Okay, okay, rejected very strongly off it, as you can see, very nice strong wicks. So I don't, okay, I mean, I don't, not I don't like to use the word I don't, but it's just for me to say, show you guys that, like, how have like higher I guess higher chance of the trade playing out. So I don't want to see, of course, is that this 1 minute bearish fair value gap here were to break. Right now it's actually breaking, so most probably uh if it gets inverse this bearish fair value gap here, then it has a conviction of push to drive higher. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. So let's take a look at the dollar right now. Dollar did make a, so there's actually SMT here, as you guys can see, because dollar did make a higher high but price didn't make a lower low. So in a sense that there is bullish momentum push towards the highs. Okay, but but that doesn't mean that I essentially will just straight away close my trades. Okay, so I will just wait and see how it goes, because there is this double bottom here. There's that double bottom there that personally, okay, so price has set that double bottom here. I'm gonna move both my stops to break even here. Okay, so both my stops are in break even already. If it does hit back my break even trade, then I'll be done for the day. Seems like price just immediately reversed. Okay, so first trade I have take, first one I did stop back to break even here. So and because of that, I'm actually just gonna close my second positions here to be break even. So I didn't take a L here, but I took a break even on both trades. But I wouldn't say that they are break evens or L's. So right now dollar is pushing higher. Okay, so there's an S&P that has failed, but you know, similar concept here. Okay, so right now I'm just seeing how market will place here. I wouldn't mind taking another trade entry, a last one will do, but you know, not really essentially looking for any setup, so I'm just gonna be waiting and see. So this is why you move your stops to break even. Okay guys. So there's no S&P here because price did make a higher high and price did make a lower low here. Okay, so as you guys can see, market just straight away reversed. Okay, so price did straight away push higher here. So you might ask why you know, market just does what it wants to do. You know, it could have swept this low here. This was a sweep of liquidity here. That's why I say that, guys, if you guys want to take trades like this, right, so there's a sweep of liquidity right there. There was that sweep of liquidity here. Okay, I think that double bottom was swept. So essentially right now I like that sweep. Okay, I wouldn't mind looking for long setups. I wouldn't mind looking for a long setup. What I could have done better, but I honestly don't think that I could have done anything better. Maybe, you know, my take profit could have been here, but you know, it was a risk that I took. Okay, it was a risk that I took, that I wanted to target this low here due to the fact that that was the accumulation macro low. Okay, it was an accumulation macro low. So yeah, I think that was ultimately my take on this trade. I moved my stops to break even straight away. I personally don't think that I did anything wrong in that trade. Was it the most fantastic out of this world fantastic trade? No, definitely not. Okay. Was it a very bad sell? I don't honestly think it was as well. I really don't think it essentially was any a bad sell in my personal opinion. I think it was an okay sell. I don't think it was a great sell, but so yeah. So you could have taken it in a sense that this 5 minutes here broke below, and then you know, you could have looked for a short setup here, and then targeting maybe this low here would be a nice 1:1. But like I said, I didn't take it because of that 1 minute bullish fair value gap that it could respect off, and because it swept this low here, it could reverse there as well. And looking right now, it swept this low with a very nice strong rejection. Okay, you know, I could see this price continue pushing higher, but let's just wait and see how this price action plays out. Not really taking a look at any trade. So right now price is in a 4 minutes bullish fair value gap. Okay, so I did not see that. Actually, if price were to inverse this 1 minute bullish bearish fair value gap here, I wouldn't mind taking a long setup here. It will be my last trade of the day if I take it. Okay, so this was a break even trade, so supported by a 4 minutes bullish fair value gap. Okay, price swap liquidity. price didn't tap a 3-minute bullish fair value gap. Okay, so right now I'm still waiting, not doing much of anything, just waiting, a bunch of waiting, you know. If price does sweep this low here, I wouldn't mind taking another long setup. You know, right now you're asking me, Chris, you know, why the fuck did you break even? Your trade right now could be running profits already, yo. Well, I showed you guys an example that yesterday that how my trading, oh okay, price did sweep that low. Ooh, nice. So it did hit my take profit ultimately, but it didn't hit as beautifully as I would like it to hit. But hey, it is what it is. That's all about trading, yo. So example like yesterday that I took the sell trade here, right, was that okay, on my broker was it this area here. Okay, if you guys watched my video yesterday, that you guys could go and watch it, that price actually swept this low here. Okay, price did sweep this low on my MT5, and then it actually ultimately reversed, and moving stocks to break even will just be a much better and safer option rather than losing the trade. I would rather, you know, essentially sorry, I would essentially I rather break even the trade than essentially lose the trade. So that's my personal opinion. Right now price has hit a 5 minutes bullish fair value gap here. These zones here, okay, I do see this as, did it sweep? Okay, so it did sweep on my MT5 here. It did swept. Here it didn't sweep. Okay, so but on my MT5 it did sweep. So, but you might be asking me, Chris, are you gonna take a short setup? So you miss this short setup here? Wow, you're such a dumbass for like breaking even. Well, like I told you guys, I'm okay to break even this trade, because like I said, is that you never know if price were to continue pushing higher or even essentially lower. Will you know? I mean, I don't even think an expert in the space would know. So you, like I said, you don't know anything, you know. Everybody thinks they are expert. Oh, you know, price is gonna do this, price is gonna do that, but ultimately nobody knows. Okay, not you, not me, nobody fucking knows whether that price will do this or not. Okay, so I just played safe. I took my profits early. And I'm happy with that. You know, I'm not saying that I'm a genius. I was like, oh my god, Chris, you're such a genius. Or right now I'm looking like a dumbass for breaking even, but I'm saving myself. Okay, I'm saving my ass for have taken that trade. And you know, I'm not upset about it in any way. I'm not upset. I'm not even upset about it that I broke even. I'm saving my goddamn ass. I saved my goddamn ass. So right now I'm looking for a long setup because he did sweep that low. And it's expected by a 5 minutes bullish fair value gap. Okay, and if I look at the higher time frames here, 50 minutes, it did tap the 50 minutes bearish bullish fair value gap, 30 minutes as well. Okay, there's no 1 hour bullish fair value gap, but 5 minutes there's a strong bearish bullish fair value gap. So I do like that because of that. I wouldn't mind taking a long try here if price were to inverse here nicely. Okay, but then this will be my break even trade. I want to see how what's dollar doing. Dollar is making higher highs. Okay, and euro is making lower lows. So so yeah, essentially wise, there's no SMT going on here. Okay, actually there is a SMT here. mean, if you guys want to see, okay, there is a SMT here. Dollar make a higher high here. Wow. Euro, if you can see my cursor and you see my cursor here, it's actually here. So it's like a massive SMT here. Okay, so yeah, well, I mean, this is just it's a long setup. I mean, it's just an extra confirmation. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you take SMTs, you just straight away just start taking trades and be like, oh my god, I'm a fucking genius. Okay, no, you do not. SMT is just one confirmation. You really can't just base off like one fucking trade and you'll be like, I'm a fucking genius. So yeah, for me wise, I'm not looking for I mean, I can look for short setups here, but it's pretty tough for me to look for a short setup. I mean, like I said, I trade based on what I see in the markets. Even if I don't take any more trades today, I'm okay with a 1% win. Better than 0%, or even any losses. Well, was I upset that I didn't take this trade here? Well, you know, it is what it is. I can't win every single trade. Well, I'm not really that upset. Actually, I'm not really that upset. I'm generally okay. Oh, you can see that there's an SMT here as well, guys. So dollar didn't make a higher high. Okay, dollar didn't make a higher high here, but euro did make a lower low. So if this SMT will break if this dollar starts to push higher. Okay. Oh, then it doesn't make sense. Okay, so it did break higher here. Okay, so it is invalidates the SMT. So we right now just see how it plays out. Like I said, I am not looking for any form of short setup due to the fact that there is too many bullish momentum. Sorry, not bullish momentum. That there is too many bullish fair value gaps to trade off. Maybe it's tough. It's really tough for me to take any short setup at this point. It's pretty tough for me to take any short setup here in this current trend, I guess you can say. So I'm just waiting. I mean, if you want, you could, once this bullish fair value gaps here breaks, then you could look for a short setup here. I guess I really don't know. But then like this will be a take profit here, or like if you want, you can take profit here. I wouldn't mind taking a short setup here if price were to give me, but actually yeah, I wouldn't mind taking that short setup. Well, let's just take a look at what market gives us. Okay. Okay, the first bullish fair value gap, it got inversed. So right now I'm seeing this 5 minutes bearish fair value gap here. Whether is it will get inversed? I do want to see this. I do see. Let's just wait and see how it goes. Okay, SMT, there is still SMT here, guys. Okay, there is still valid SMT because price is making higher highs, while dollar isn't making, while euro USD isn't making higher highs. Okay, so I'm just waiting and seeing how price action will play out. Okay, if 3 minutes does inverse here along with the 5 minutes, well, you could look for sell setups, but I really don't think I will look. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like I said, but let's just see how this price action plays out, because higher time frame 15 minutes is still bullish. It hasn't inversed yet, unless it does inverse along with the 20 minutes. If it does inverse, then of course I will look for a short setup. But of course, price isn't giving me or anything, so I am not looking for any setup at the current moment. Okay, so price is currently pushing down lower. price is actually pushing way lower. So 'Let's just wait and take a look and see how this market plays and gives me. Okay. Four-minute hasn't break yet, so let's take a look. Let's see if it breaks. 3-minute hasn't break yet. Okay, I just want to see three. If I want to take a short setup, like I said, is a well, essentially, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Every single fucking time frame. Sorry, every single time frame has to break. 2 minute is a breaking, so before I can take this trade. Okay, so not taking any trade yet. I'm just chilling. Bing chilling. Okay, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Are you gonna break? 4 minutes? Are you going to break? Okay, 4 minutes did inverse. Okay, guys, 4 minutes did inverse. 2 minute did inverse. Okay, 3 minute did inverse. Left with the magnificent 5 minutes. So let's take a look at 5 minutes. Well, honestly, if you ask me, I maybe like I say I wouldn't mind taking a short setup. As in, I wouldn't mind taking a long setup or short. I wouldn't mind looking for a short setup. But if price essentially does if it does push lower, then I most probably want for setup. Because right now it's stepping into that 5 minutes bullish fair value gap already, so I'm not looking for a short setup anymore. Right now, Chris, you're such a fucking dumbass. Look at you. You could have been in nice 4R, right? Why did you close your positions? 2R, blah 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 blah. Fuck. Well, I told you guys already. It's a sense that you will never know. Okay, you really will never know what price action will give you. Okay, if you can predict the market, you are freaking multi-millionaire, billionaire. Okay, I do not know. Nobody knows. Not God. I don't even think God knows what the market's gonna do. Maybe he knows. I don't know. So I'm still waiting. Okay, as long as this. Where the hell is? Okay, there's technically still SMT here because price did make a higher high here, while price didn't make a higher high here. Okay, a lower low, sorry. But of course, you can't just trade based on one SMT. If I will be taking buys, I will be in the huge stop loss. So, yeah. I'm just waiting. Okay, I'm not trading it. I'm not taking any trades right now. I'm not doing any single thing. Maybe if price were to sweep this low here, then price could look into reversing, but I do not know. I do not trade based on my what I believe. Okay, I trade based on what I see. It's just that simple. Okay, guys. Right now price is inversing this 5 minutes bearish fair value gap here. Chris, are you going to take this 5 minutes bearish five? Nope, I'm not going to take it. Reason being is that price is just over. I personally feel that it's a bit oversold. You can target there, but it's such a low risk to reward right now. It's such a low risk to reward. How would you know if price don't? It's like here actually. How would you know? I'm not gonna risk that, so I am not taking that trade. I'm still waiting. I am still waiting. I am not taking any trades. I've been saying I'm not looking at any trades. So you guys can wait too. I'm waiting. I'm not trading anything. Am I tired? Am I blah 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 blah? Yeah, I am. It's pretty sad to say that how price just purely reversed. But hey, look, it was a nice trade. Get price reversed and stop me out at break even. Hey, it is what it is. I can't control the markets. But it was a nice. So see how price set this liquidity and price just kept falling down. Of course, if I was to buy, I'll get fucked basically, essentially. So right now I am just waiting. I'm not doing anything much actually. Essentially, I'm not doing anything much. So and additionally, you guys can't take every single fair value gap that you see. So in this case, like over here, okay, there was this bearish fair value gap that it did inverse, okay, but just because it's in a 5 minutes time frame bullish fair value gap, okay, that doesn't mean you just take every single bullish fair value gap. That was my personal mistake in the past, and I have been burned plenty of times taking every single bullish fair value gap or bearish fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. Okay, price did sweep this low. I do know, because I mean you could potentially see the market pushing higher here, but I don't think so. I think price will actually sweep these Asian lows. I honestly wouldn't mind stepping along here this long, because I saw that it set this low here, but it's a very rough step, my personal opinion. Okay, he didn't close above it, so I'm not taking the trade. So you know I wouldn't mind taking these trades because price has swept that that low. I mean it didn't sweep Asian lows, okay. So it didn't sweep that low. We bounced off the 5 minutes bullish fair value gap here. 15 minutes as well bounced off. Okay, I mean it is in a 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes as well. Okay, and then 2 minutes bounced off. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, didn't bounce off as well. Swept. Did it swept that low? Ooh, okay, okay. Price essentially didn't. This is a double bottom here, boys. This is a double bottom. So, wait, is it a double bottom? Let me double check one more last time to be sure. Yeah, it is a double bottom in my in my um in my account, as in like not really in my account but essentially in my broker. So what does that mean? That probably means that I'm going to take a short setup if it potentially gives me. Okay, so I'm looking for a short setup here. I'm not looking for a long setup anymore because there's double bottoms there. And double bottoms, what does that tell us? That there's a draw on liquidity to the very bottom. Okay, let's do S&P here for a buy setup, but like I said, S&P doesn't always really work. Well, it depends on your situation and see how price plays out. Oh, come on, push higher. I don't really. It's okay. You know, price. You do you, man. You do you. Don't you do you. Man, give me a setup. Give me a setup, man. Well, it could be a risky trade here, to be very honest. Okay. I'm being straight honest with you guys. I'm very honest. I'm very straightforward. Okay, so I do want to see 1 minute uh bearish 1 minute bullish fair value get inversed, then I'll look for a short setup. But if it doesn't, then I'll most probably not look for a short setup. Okay, I am not taking this trade just yet. I want to see a 1 minute bullish fair value get printed. Maybe once it, like maybe here. I don't know. So let's just wait and see how it goes. Okay, guys. I'm not taking this trade. Look, guys, I'm not in the position, guys. Please do not take it. I'm not in the positions. I'm not in a position right now. Price is in a 5 minutes bearish fair value gap. Give me this 1 minute bearish bullish fair value gap printed. If price prints this 1 minute bullish fair value gap, I will look for a short. Okay, price did print a 1 minute bullish fair value gap here. Wait, I'm being patient here, guys. I'm not taking any trades. Price is bouncing off that 1 minute bullish fair value gap pretty strongly. Okay, and I don't really like to see that. So let's wait and take a look. Let's see what price action does. Okay, I'm not adding into this position, like I said. I'm not in the trade yet. So right now price is just range bound between these two bearish and bullish fair value gaps. Okay, so it's not doing anything much. I'm not in any trades. I'm looking for shorts to target the double bottom. But if price were to give me, if price say, hey, Chris, F you man, I don't want to give you, I'm gonna be bullish here. It's tough for me to buy because there's double bottom. So I just have to wait and see how price plays out here. I do want to add a short position here. I'm really holding myself back. Okay, I do want because I like these rejections, but I know I can't. I have to hold and I have to. Okay, so right now price is push down. Okay, price did close below. Okay, price did close below, guys. I added in the short position here. Okay, I throw my stops to break even, boys. Okay, and it hit my take profit. Woohoo! Okay, boom. I'm done for the day. Boom, but guys, I'm out. I am out. I am out of the goddamn day. Well, I was okay. I let's look at. Okay, I was honestly quite sad. Okay, I did sort of wanted to have add another entry. I did want to add another one lot size entry into it and then target the low here. But I just couldn't get an entry. I wanted to wait for it to actually give a pullback. So that's why I say when you take this kind of inversion fair value gaps, don't be greedy. Okay, just add into your positions, add into the long. Okay, whatever it is, just take the trade. Be whatever it gives you, it gives you. So let's say for example, if I were to take that one lot size, okay, I would have been definitely what. So the reason why I took that three lot size, I mean I opened a three lot size. Okay, due to the fact the reason is because I personally I felt that with a very price was all the way doing this, I didn't really want to risk it, so I just straight away took that three lot size. If I could have opened a four lot size here, okay, but I didn't. So but it's fine, I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that trade. I'm done for the day. I have taken three trades, one break even trade. Okay, sadly the sales didn't work out at the end, but I got another entry here with a nice 1:1. Okay, so am I upset about it? No, not really. Okay, you can never be too greedy. You can never. I'm happy with what I have. I am not asking for much. The trade gave me this amount. I'm happy to take it. Imagine if it's $1,000 on the line, will you not want to take it? Why would you want to risk $1,000? Why would you want to risk losing $1,000 when the price could easily reverse and stopping you out, losing you even more money? So I'm done. I'm up 2% for the day, and I'm done. I'm done. No more trading. No more trading. Over trading. Okay. So it's 4 p.m. I took about 1 hour to earn a 2%. So yeah, overall it was a nice trade. See how price is currently reversing, because due to the fact, the reason why I didn't want to risk it was due to the fact that there was this 5 minutes bullish fair value gap, 50 minutes, 30 minutes was also very in a bullish fair value gap. So it's pretty much very risky to also take that trade. But I do see the price continue pushing lower here. Okay, so yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm no longer taking my trades. So I'm actually gonna end my live here. I'm actually gonna post on my Telegram channel on the trades that I took today, and then I'm gonna do a live YouTube channel, not really a live, a video YouTube, not really live YouTube. I'm gonna take a, sorry. What was I about to say? Sorry, I am out of my thoughts currently. I can't think of anything right now. Okay, oh yes, sorry. I am going to call it a day. I'm going to post my YouTube channel on why I took these shorts and why I took these longs. Two trades, which was this trade, I think played out pretty nicely. Price tap into a 5 minutes bearish fair value gap, 1 minute bearish fair value gap, 3 minutes bearish fair value gap, and I think 2 minutes as well, 2 minutes, and I think 4 minutes as well. Yeah, 4 minutes as well. So then it inverse, as you guys can see, it wicked above this. Okay, it wicked above it. It didn't have the pressure to push higher, closing above it. Hence, because of that, that's the pure reason that price, not really the pure reason, but like one of the main reasons why. Then after that, I saw this 1 minute bullish fair value gap getting inverse. I took a sell, and price just continued pushing lower. So boom, thank you guys for watching. Today was not a bad day. I took one at break even. I mean, wow, Chris, wow, you could have hit a 4R, blah 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 blah. Okay, but I didn't hit it. It is what it is. I'm not complaining. At least I took a break-even trade rather than a losing trade. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy this, hope you guys learn something or two. I definitely did learn it myself. Okay, and I guess so let me guys explain in a sense that if you guys do come and catch the live stream, price inverse this high and you can see it immediately drop. So for me, I had a bullish momentum to push higher. I wanted to look for buys. Okay, but that doesn't mean that I immediately take it. I see what price gives me, I take the trade. Okay, so always never predict the market, always react of the market and what it gives you. Okay guys, so hope you guys will enjoy this live stream. Hope you guys learn something or two from this live as well, and see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, this is day 9 of trying to get funded again. Well, it was definitely slower than the previous one. Okay, the other one I took like maybe about the same amount of days, but I passed by now. So but one thing you learn from doing IFVG, like I've been saying, is that IFVG high it has a very high risk due to the fact that when price does inverse the area. So let's say for example, okay, you were to take a short setup here. Okay, price, if you take a short setup here, because while price inverse here, and then like you will be like, okay, my stops are so tight, but most of the time price does go above it and you will risk even more. So it's nicer, or it's better to, oh, look at that, wow, what a nice wonderful trade. I mean, look at it, wow, Chris, you missed a 1.77. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Take the win, it doesn't really matter, guys. Okay, please be proud of your trades. You took the money. Tell yourself that. I have been telling myself that for years, guys, for really years. I'm always saying, oh my god, why is the trade running? I miss my take profit. I could have earned so much. Well, you could have lost so much also. And in trading, it's not about your winnings, it's about your losses. Okay, your risk management is the most goddamn important thing. Okay, don't be greedy in this market. Okay, in this market, the market always bites you back. The moment you be greedy, right, in something, okay, the market will come and bite you in your back and say, F you for being greedy, this is what you get. And I've been burned and been freaking greedy for my whole entire trading career. Okay, and now with this new mindset of just taking my profits, whatever it is, okay, it doesn't matter, even if it's $50, $500, $1,000, $10,000, whatever money it is, just take it. Don't tell yourself that, oh my god, I could have earned this much. You're risking. Now it's right now it's $100. Okay, if right now there was a double bottom, what if price were to reverse here? You're risking not only the $100 that you earn, but you're also risking another $100 that you earn, that you lost. So you're risking $200 just to earn that $70. So let's say for example, if you put here, okay, you're risking negative 200 to earn another additional $70. Is that worth the money or not? Okay, it's 100% not worth it. Okay, so hope you guys learned something or two from this video. I definitely did. I always learn something every single day doing this live stream, and this live stream is purely for my own education and telling myself that, hey guys, you guys can do it. I can do it. Anybody can do it. If you guys just follow your trading plan, control your emotions, don't be ever greedy in this market, you can 100% be achievable. Okay, peace guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys learned something out there. Okay, see sorry, see you guys next week. Okay, enjoy your week.